Is this too loud? Can you hear me?
I can hear perfectly. We're live now, so everybody else can hear you.
Dude. Crunching.
We're not even prepared for our comeback.
for our second season.
Yeah, second season, long vacations. Well, I wouldn't say vacations exactly. Just, well, you went on vacation. I did too, I guess, over the break.
Yeah.
Went all over
Vacations, staycations, time off of our busy schedules.
And then back to work, and it's been hell, man. Guys, we've been trying. Like, you guys have no idea how hard we've been trying to get back on, and something just keeps coming up every day for both of us. It's insane.
Especially with the Facebook stuff for you, and then end of year stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
We are gaining fame. We need our breaks too.
Fame gets to you after a while.
It does. We need to unplug and get away.
Can't even get out of the house when people start coming up to you and just like start taking pictures without asking. It's like I'm eating dinner and like just camera in my face, phone in my face, and starts taking pictures. Like, what are you doing?
It gets tiring. Speaking of pictures, it's like I look like I have that filter that blocks out your nose unless I put my hands here and then it.
Yeah, you look great. I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
It's the lighting.
It's the vegan diet.
Oh yeah, talking about vegan. I actually, we talked about this. I texted you.
You're a vegan now.
I wouldn't go as far as I'm a vegan now, but I do have to say, that dip was delicious. I had no idea it wasn't real cheese until somebody told me. And
so, what do you remember the name of this dip? Because I've tried it before, and then I went looking for it at the store the other day, and I was like, "Where is it? I don't even know what it's called. I've tried it before."
It's a real hard name to remember. Queso. That's it. It's the name of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's queso. Must be a vegan term.
Yeah, right. You know what's funny? Somebody brought that up the other day. We were at a Mexican restaurant, and I just noticed this. Queso is not as big in California or Florida. It's a Texas thing.
Yeah, it's a Tex-Mex thing. Yeah. So a lot of things here are like, we go to Mexican restaurants and like my grandma will be like, "What is this?" Or Tex-Mex restaurants. And they're like, "You don't know what that is? You're Hispanic." And we're like, "This is not authentic Mexican food. This is Tex-Mex."
I didn't know that. I thought queso was like just straight up Mexican, like, you know, like California and here. Like, I didn't think about it, you know?
Yeah.
I know, Corey, my bad, man. What the fuck? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things when I'm in Texas, it always shows up. And, and then, like, you know, how did the other day we started talking about it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, every time I go to Mexican restaurants here, there's chips and salsa, chips and avocado, guacamole, but not queso.
So people say they love Mexican food. They love Tex-Mex. You go to a Mexican restaurant, you're going to find tripe and tongue and all kind of weird stuff that I didn't eat even when I ate meat.
Nicole freaks out when there's a Mexican place here, like straight up true Mexican place, like, you know, like gas stations over there.
Yeah.
And I get the what is it? The goat head, the cow tongue, and all that, man. I love it. It's good stuff.
Head cheese.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Gross. They have at this taqueria by our house, because you know, I do still have to go buy fajita meat for people. They have like their meat formed in the shape of like a pig's head with like an apple in its mouth and like jalapeno eyes. I'm like, this is grotesque.
No, man, I don't care. I just eat it all. I'll just put it in front of me. I'll eat it. The other thing I was going to talk to you about, that you were talking about the whole vegan thing. I did see today that Beyonce is giving away free tickets for life to her concerts if you become vegan for life. She's doing some type of contest. So Twitter's going like nuts with it. So I don't know. I've gotten
a head start. And like twice now we've worn pretty similar outfits and I've worn it first. I'm going to post some pictures at some point just to like timestamp here. I need these tickets.
Yeah, Corey knows the good stuff, man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, speaking of good stuff.
What?
People transitioning or interested in anything vegan. So we went to the Bahamas over Christmas, right before Christmas.
No one cares about vegan, but go ahead.
Oh, everyone will care about this burger. I was in a bikini on the beach, and like, you know, you don't eat in a bikini.
No.
Scarfed this umami burger down. It's the Impossible Burger is what it is. So they've scientifically extracted an iron that is in like cow meat. It's not from cows though. They use, I guess, the same iron that's produced by a cow, or they found a way to put that in a plant-based meat, if you will. And they advertise it like it bleeds like real meat and it sizzles like real meat. You could not tell the difference. I was in a bikini scarfing this entire thing down like there was no tomorrow, and I didn't care.
What did it taste like though?
Absolutely delicious. So I like veggie burgers.
I have no issue with like vegan stuff. Like obviously I'll eat it. I've had it with you. You know, it's like it's good. Like I don't mind. I love meat, man. I love meat. Someone's gonna grab that clip and go with it. Yeah,
he loves meat in his mouth.
I love meat in my mouth.
But no, you cannot tell the difference. It's charred. It's like it tastes like a barbecue, almost like a flame broiled burger. And I'm telling you, when I say you cannot tell the difference, this is scientifically engineered.
I don't know, man.
And you can only get it at restaurants right now.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. You're talking about like, I would be able to tell. There's no way. There's no way at all. You can't.
I mean, it looks like real meat. It crumbles. Like I had another one this weekend and it wasn't as good as the one that I had in Nassau, but is anything as good as you have on the beach?
Exactly. Corey, good point. See, he's been in the restaurant business his whole life. How much did they season it? That's the thing, man. You season the shit out of it. Of course,
you season the shit out of regular meat too. I mean, nobody eats raw chicken or unseasoned.
You know what I do?
You eat unseasoned chicken?
No, but like steaks. You know what I do with steaks? I literally just put like butter, some smashed garlic, salt, pepper. That's it. Straight to the grill. That's it.
So this wasn't
put anything on it.
Seasoned per se. I guess like they have a special umami sauce, and I get ketchup and mustard on my burgers, but. It is what it is. You can season it as you want to, but
I'm sure it's good.
Anything. It's delicious. Sure it's good, try it. Just Google
I'll try
Impossible Burger. Do it.
Talk about scientific stuff. I did also see during the break that out of all places, Israel, I think it was, that they're saying they're going to have a cure for cancer in the next year. Like it's done. Like really? We figured it out. Yeah. Like somehow they develop a way where like I don't know if it's a vaccine or what, goes after the cancer cells, it just kills them right away. It's been proven like over and over again, like, which I find interesting because what is that going to do to like our whole behemoth of healthcare here? Because dude, they make so much money.
Yeah, they're going to squash that, or they're just going to ban it like they do everything else and say, you know, it's not fit for consumption. The FDA is not going to approve it. It's going to say, well, this is harmful or this many side effects. I mean, you watch a commercial and there's like 100 side effects to every pill. You see people like running in the water and like, you know, as that you're seeing this like happy little life, they're like scrolling through all of the side effects.
I keep hearing something in the background. Do you have birds inside your office now?
I have birds. We're doing like construction in the kitchen. I had to move the birds in here.
Okay, because I was like, for it, I'm sure anybody who's listening right now, they're like, what the fuck is that sound?
It's so peaceful, isn't it?
It is.
It's supposed to be stress relieving.
I just keep hearing something like, are those her birds? Why are they in the office right now? What are you guys doing for that? Oh, you guys are doing just
a little reno. Yeah. We redid a few rooms and cabinets and whatnot. We don't have an oven or a microwave currently, so dinner has been fun.
Oh, nice. That's always awesome. I've been pigging out nonstop since December. I just literally started working out again like last week. It's like
I need to.
It feels good though.
So I had a weekend a couple weekends ago. I had like 2 monster burritos from Freebirds. I ate a whole, and this is like right before I had to do a photo shoot for this thing coming up in March. I scarfed that entire weekend. Yeah. And I was like, screw it. I don't care. It'll be fine the day of. And the day of, I felt like super disgusting.
Pina colada, man. I didn't want to talk about alcohol. So in the past 2 months, since November, I've only drank twice. One was one of my really good friend's birthday that I had to go out of town for, and there was no way I wasn't going to drink. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, come on. And then I found out some stuff to one of my friends, and I haven't seen him in forever. So we went out for drinks the day before yesterday. Oh man, brutal. Whiskey is brutal, especially when you're not drinking anymore like you used to. Like I'm still
Exactly.
tired, and it's been like 2 days. Like yesterday, I was useless.
And you
Like
hate
absolutely
yourself, your
useless.
body hates you.
Yeah. It's been
Everything
great,
starts like
man.
revolting.
That was my resolution. Like caught back on the drinking even more. So like I was still going out and drinking like Sunday fun days, Saturday and Sundays, or Friday Saturday, and then not like super hard, but there was the Sunday here and there where I will go like real hard. And I just can't handle it anymore. So I was like, you know what? This year I'm gonna cut back as much as I can and just like drink, like special occasion, not special occasions, but like
Occasionally.
I'm not gonna go. Basically, I'm getting rid of the. I'm bored, so I'm gonna go drink all day at the beach.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
getting rid of that. I'm doing like useful stuff, and so far it's been good, man. I feel great. Like I wake up on Saturdays like at 7, and I'm like ready to go. Like I just get shit done, And
Do you go to bed early?
No, I go to bed at 1 and wake up at 7. Like
I
no
don't
alarm
see.
clocks, no nothing. It's just
That's crazy.
I know.
Like
it's
I
like
went through a phase and I thought I was like, yes, my internal clock is like, I'm waking up earlier naturally, but that went away. I miss it. It was nice while it lasted, but I'm like,
I love
like
it,
to stay up
man.
late, and I
Ask
don't love
anybody-
waking up early.
Ask anybody of my friends that I live with. Well, I lived with Court for a bit when I was in Texas. Well, I was still sleeping until like 10, 11 a.m. on the weekends or whatever, probably even more sometimes. But I remember college, I wouldn't wake up until like 5 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. And it's like, now it's like, forget it.
Yeah. I would love a Saturday where I could do that if I wanted to. Just like sleep in, wake up, do a couple things around here, and then just like take a nap if I want to, or just stay in bed all day and like binge a show if I feel like it. But I can't.
But that's the thing, though. Like, you wake up super early, and then you're like ready to like, go out. It's like, man, I need a drink, and then it's like it's 10 a.m. Because you've been up for like 4 hours already.
And you
so
still
now
have
I
an
get
entire
it.
day.
Like old people getting hammered at the bar 11 a.m. because they're up like at 4 a.m. Like I couldn't even imagine. See, that's what I'm scared of. Like I'm good with waking up at 7 naturally, 7:30. That I'm fine with that, and even 6:30. But I don't want to be that old guy that wakes up at 4 a.m. Like I have no desire whatsoever. There's nothing to do at 4.
You're on your way there.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm gonna have to fight that somehow. But it's like, how am I gonna do it? Seriously, I stay up till 1 a.m. and I don't have caffeine throughout the day at all. I only drink coffee in the morning. That's it.
Yeah.
And then I don't drink soda anymore. I don't drink any of that stuff anymore. So I'm up till 1 a.m.
Generally, me too. But I mean, I wake up early. I don't like it. It doesn't come naturally to me, period.
Yeah. No, man. Anyway, so let's tell people about your TMZ encounter and your vacation. What's going on with that?
Yeah, we were in the Bahamas for a couple weeks, and that was amazing. I was like apprehensive a little bit because, super excited at first. And then, because I'd never been, and, people are like, oh, it's like Jamaica, you can't leave your little area. It's super dangerous. And I was like, whatever.
The Bahamas?
Yeah. And then I Googled a couple things, and it was like, yeah, stay in your area. Don't go out at night. And like when we went to Cayman, we were everywhere at night on bikes, like all over the island. Didn't feel unsafe at any moment in time. So I was like, okay, well, this sucks. Like, I'm going to leave the resort. I plan on doing lots of things. I like to intermix with the locals, and I like to become a local. Yeah. But we got there, and I was like, okay, I don't feel unsafe. And no, it was totally cool. I never felt like intimidated. The locals were amazing, super friendly. We like took the, city bus places, and I absolutely loved it. It's gorgeous. We stayed at the Baha Mar, which is amazing. It's like 3 giant hotels in one. Huge, beautiful casino.
Did you do your fire festival pictures? Where you look like posting like I'm laughing, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, that was. I didn't even think about Fire Festival, to tell you the truth. It did not cross my mind. And when I watched the documentaries, I was like, no, why didn't I go and, check anything out? I didn't see the bus driver was like, yeah, Anna Nicole Smith and her son are buried here. And I was like,
they're buried there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think she No, she passed away in Hollywood, Florida, right? Her son passed away in the Bahamas, and she wanted to be buried with him.
I didn't know that.
So that's why I didn't either. And then I was like, oh, I thought she was in Florida. But
really? Oh man,
I was
so
like,
I had a chance.
I don't know that being a tourist attraction. It's kind of like, maybe not. But yeah, we were on the beach, one of our first couple days there, and we called them the little, I think it was like 6 or 7 little piggies. Not because we were like body shaming or anything, but these like 6 chicks were, and they were like grown women wearing these horribly skin toned colored one-piece bathing suits, like all matching. And they were squealing and causing a scene, like, the whole look at me, and like, ah, and like just being completely obnoxious. We were like, and then the groups around us started kind of like making fun of them. And we're just all looking at each other like, shut up, go away. They're like having each other take pictures of each other forever. And so we get back. And I'm scrolling through TMZ, getting caught up, which I'm never there anymore. I don't
know how you read that shit all day. Like,
I don't read that all day. I'm hardly ever on.
Are you kidding me? You keep up with all the gossip news. Like,
I'm never on TMZ. It's like by osmosis or something, or scrolling through Instagram. It just comes naturally.
I don't know if it's TMZ, but you happen. Okay, if
I don't know how I do. I'm never on celebrity. I don't click anything. I just know, but it's all over. Like, all you need to do is read the headlines when it comes to celebrity news.
The click and bait.
No, I never do that. But anyway, so scrolling through TMZ, and I'm like, that's our hotel. And I was like, that's the chick that was squealing and being obnoxious on the beach. So I'm like clicking through. It was Kim Kardashian's ex-assistant. And I was almost behind her in some of the pictures that TMZ posted. She submitted them, obviously, because TMZ wasn't there taking pictures of this nobody.
That's why I think it's so absurd and ridiculous. Like, why does anyone care about Kim Kardashian's assistant or ex-assistant or whatever? Like, who gives a shit? Like, why do people... This is what I'm talking about, man.
The stupidity and, idiocracy of... the dumbing down of America.
Well, we have people listening to us. I checked I would check the numbers on our stuff, and then I pulled it up last week when we had quote unquote technical difficulties again, and then I'm like, holy shit! It's crazy. It really is crazy. I know we're entertaining, but I never knew that there was that many people listening to this shit.
I mean, I think we're more interesting than Kim Kardashian's ex-assistant, who
I wish Corey's on. Corey's here. I wish we would have recorded live every time we were at Fox, because those conversations would have gotten us the ratings from hell. Because we had some good times there, man. If you could broadcast that in real time, that would have been that would have beat, what was the name of that show? Cheers. It was our own Cheers, man. It was a whole different level. It's
a little bit of that. And a little bit of Always Sunny. A lot of Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was a mix of Always Sunny and Cheers all together, man. It was a riot. God, I miss those days.
I've seen you and a couple people on the floor of that bar a couple of times.
I fell off of a bar stool once or twice. So what else? All right. So you ran, and so people were making a big deal out of this. There was commotion and people are around this person and all that.
The only commotion there was these grown women squealing and eeking and just acting like 13-year-old teenagers.
Oh, Eric's here. Hi, Eric. See, people are coming in, man.
Hashtag live. Wait, is
that live?
Is it live or live, Eric? Yeah. We need to know.
It's live. He's live.
Hashtag
He's here.
Live.
Yeah, man. He's making these cool shirts. He's been working on for a while. They're pretty trippy. I don't know if do you have a page, Eric? I'll plug it. Anyway, so where were we? There's so much to talk about. So I know you had a long list of stuff. What else you got? What else we got there?
Oh my goodness. We're not gonna. Do we want to do a recap of 2017? Oh wait, 2018. Oh my God, where am I?
I think I don't even remember. Okay, my attention span is so short that I didn't remember what happened yesterday. So let alone 2018. So why don't you refresh my memory?
I
Our
kind of
recap
don't
show in
either.
February. No, it's still
I was-
January technically. It's
It
January
is.
31st.
This is
so.
the longest January. Can we just say that? Like, I
It
read
feels
a
like it's been a
meme.
year.
It does.
Like it's never ending. Never ending.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave you. Like, we'll get to the memes, but challenges were a big thing last year. The Kiki challenge, Drake. Everybody
That
would
was
get out
last
of the
year?
car. That was last year.
That feels like it was forever ago, like 3 years ago.
All of this feels like it was forever ago. Like you said, like I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. I have a couple notes on it. I was like, we'll just flow. And no, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, like think about it. So this is how short of attention spans we have become accustomed to. That that went hard. Like it was everywhere on every feed, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like every social media post. Everybody was doing it. And all of a sudden one day just boom, just
Gone.
disappeared.
On
Like, isn't that crazy?
We had an Olympics last year. Like I completely forgot about that. Yeah. We had an entire
Dude, people are gonna like lament this when they listen to this. Like, these guys are idiots. I don't remember having an Olympics last year.
No, me neither. The thing I remember is the North Korea, the clapping. Like everybody was in unison and in sync, and then that one lady that messed up, and everybody was like, "Oh, she's gonna be killed when they get back."
That's so bad that I don't remember that. What else did I seriously don't remember we had Olympics last year. What else? I'm trying to remember like what was big last year.
What was there was another challenge, the what the fuck challenge, where people, it's the WTF challenge, but where they were holding up the thing. Well, the first one I think was the bird. It was like a cockatoo, and they held the sheet up, and then they go like 1, 2, and then they disappear, and that bird was like, "What the fuck?" And then everybody started doing it with the "What the fuck?" Exactly what he sounded like. You can YouTube it. I've worked on that impression.
Trump's still president. So
can you believe it's almost been 4 years?
I know. I saw that somewhere else too, and it was like he's almost been president for like what, 2 years?
An entire term.
Yeah, I mean that's why I say everybody's like he's gonna get impeached. I'm like he's not gonna get impeached. Like he might not get reelected, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point.
I mean, I was hoping, but it's a super long process. Like you can't just. I mean, unless you get your wee sucked, you can't just be impeached.
Yeah, that is like so ridiculous to me. Like now that I look back or think about that, it's like that is so stupid. It's like who cares, you know?
That's like, embarrassing that we like spent time and money on that.
Although he, you know, I'm not him because I know he's not the one who made the decision, but they're moving into Venezuela right now to take care of their shit down there. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
The U.S. is?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Like they have like 5 troops in Colombia, and it's they told Maduro, it's like, this is it. Step down or we're going to get you out. And like the U.S. already made it official, and a bunch of countries on there made it official to recognize the new president that's sworn himself in as an interim president to do like real democratic elections.
Okay. And so that was like, I saw a bunch of victory and like everybody was happy and like not protesting, but they were like walking through the streets cheering. Is that why like they elected you? Yeah,
they were protesting. Well, I mean, he still won't step down though, even though he's not recognized by anyone in the world except Russia, of course.
Yeah.
He won't. He's still trying to act like he's the president. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. I hope we see like a Gaddafi where somebody sticks a knife up his ass. And
it's scary.
I don't know. I saw some of my friends posted a video today, like all these troops moving into Colombia today, like helicopters flying by and all that. It was cool.
All I think of is like cocaine and drugs when I think of Colombia.
Venezuela too. Like Diosdado Maduro. That's how they made all this money. It's all cocaine, drug money.
Terrible because it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's what's sad. It's destroyed, but
and I don't know. Like I mean, couldn't they just make more money off of tourism rather than selling drugs? You would think, because there's so much red tape when it comes to drugs. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like in the cartel or anything. Maybe we could have one on the show.
Yeah,
But,
right.
I have some questions to ask. It just seems like a lot of trouble as
I
opposed to
do know.
know.
I mean, the thing is, like, who's gonna go down there? It's so like destroyed by now. Like, I wouldn't even go. It's like, and I have friends and some family on there, and I still don't go.
It's your responsibility. We'll see you for the cleanup effort.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long, long time before it gets, cleaned up. I mean, I could go, like, because I know where to go.
So busy. So busy here in America.
No, no doubt. I mean, I could go. It's just like, it's just, what am I gonna do down there? Like, I can't go to like all the pretty places. So what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know.
And they might keep you, and we don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want to get kidnapped.
I don't
like
want
America
to either.
I can't even live America right now, anyways. I don't have a freaking passport because all the shit down there, and then like I'm still waiting for my citizenship here.
Mexican Christian.
Where my friends were making fun of me yesterday. It's like, this is how you get here, and they were just posting all these pictures. And then no, that's not like I got here. And then I sent them a picture of the Mexican guy hiding in the seat, going to, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes, he's like trying to be the seat.
Yeah, so that was it.
I was referring to them marking you down as Mexican because it's all the same, right?
It's all the same, according to my friend Scott.
It was the cop.
We're all the same. It doesn't matter where you're from.
If you're like this shade of brown or higher, it's all Mexican.
You speak Spanish? You're Mexican. Talking about Mexicans, did you get my link that I sent you the other day? It was the post. See, this is what I need to figure out a way. Somebody has to make a way so we can share stuff on the screen and sounds. Because I remember all this stuff and we can't show everybody. That post that I sent you with the Tupperware, the Mexican Tupperware.
If it was to my page, I haven't really been on Facebook.
Yeah, it was.
But automatically I know what you're talking about because.
What is it? So let me see if you can guess what it is. What is it?
So it's either one where like somebody is selling Tupperware, because I've seen that one going on, and it's just butter dishes or like country crock containers, or it's the other one that's like, I don't know what's butter or what's leftovers.
I don't care what part of the world you are. If there's Latin in you, your grandmother used that shit as Tupperware. I started laughing so hard, man, because everyone does that. Like, how did that get started? I mean,
mayonnaise jars, like for salsa,
Yeah, and then the butter ones for like
everything
else. Tupperware,
spaghetti, Mexican food, anything.
And then you have the Italian version of that, which is the blue can with the cookies that I can't even remember what it is.
Okay, we had that too for sewing.
And yes.
It's like the Royal Dutch cookies or something.
Yes, I it's something like it's a blue can. Like if I see it, I can tell what it is. It's blue and it has the pictures on it, and it's all like sewing crap. Like what? Like how does that become the go-to for that stuff? You know what I mean? Like
who was the first one? So I'm Googling it. It's called Royal Dansk. That's the brand, but I don't either. But now I'm obsessed with glass containers and like nothing plastic. I don't want it. I don't want it.
It's so strange. You're not a citizen. Represent for the illegals. I'm not illegal. I actually have American blood. I just never get around to getting it done. So I'm a permanent resident. I can stay here as long as I can. I just can't get out right now, which sucks.
Yeah.
Don't get him to Italy for a wedding, and I couldn't go. Oh, well, it is what it is. Dude, if I haven't been deported yet after all the shit that I did through my teens and my 20s, I don't think it's going to happen now. I'm pretty boring nowadays.
I don't know with this administration. Your last name, you're pushing it.
My last name, I don't think my last name will pass as Mexican or Spanish at all.
It's foreign, Christian. That's all that matters.
That's true. But
don't answer the door if guys in hats that say ice knock.
No, I need to hire those lawyers that have you seen that video? I'm sure people have seen it. Shut the fuck up. If a cop pulls you over, shut the fuck up. Like pull it up.
What are those people called? Like
they're pot lawyers in like Colorado or California. They're pot lawyers. So it's like they go through the whole spiel about what to do if you get pulled over.
No, I need to see that.
It's hilarious. It's like it's just that I could say it, but it's not as funny. You got to watch it because the way they do it, it's hilarious. And then it's like you invoke the fifth, and it's like shut the fuck up. It's pretty funny. So
I thought you were talking about those people that are like, I'm a free citizen. I don't have to show you identification. I don't have to roll down my window.
Oh my God, those people are annoying, right? Like those people are annoying.
So funny to watch though. Like I'm like,
It is,
I'm cheering for the cops.
Like I remember seeing one. Okay, this is where the guy like did it on purpose. He had a video camera. He recorded the whole thing. So he went to Walmart, right? And he bought whatever he was buying. And then on the way out, you know how sometimes they ask you to check the receipt, right?
Yeah.
Just whatever. You just show them the receipt and then you just leave.
They don't even look.
Know?
They're just like,
yeah, it's not a big deal. So the guy just like walks like super rude, obviously. And it's like, you know, sir, we need to check the receipt, whatever. It's like, am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Yes.
Because that's what I do. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? And it's like, and they start this huge argument and this huge fight, and then the people get involved, and it's like, you have nothing better to do than to do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I mean, he didn't get in trouble. I think the cops ended up coming, and they're like, yeah, he can go if he wants. But like this big commotion, really?
Absolutely. So it's like, yeah, we get it. Okay. It's they're just whatever. It's like, who cares, dude? Like, who cares? Like, this is the highlight of your day to fucking make these people's job like harder than it should be.
Yeah. Like I completely agree with him, to be honest. Like, yeah, I do get it, but he was ready. He had his camera. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Like he planned his day around this.
No, he did. That's what I'm saying though. He planned the day around it. Like, you know, I wouldn't do that unless there's like a line of people like waiting to be checked. And
like, I'm not going to wait.
I'm not going to sit here for an hour to just fucking leave. Like, I would just walk away.
Me too.
Oh, can I
pretend
do that?
to be on a phone call?
I'm not a citizen though. Can I do that? Do I have rights?
Check back on the next episode.
That's the other thing. Like with the stupid government shutdown, I don't even know if my application's like
oh my God.
Now.
No, it went in the shredder.
I've been through this hell for like 2 years now. Like it was supposed to be like, 5 minutes because they should be like, hey, I'm American blood. I've been here for 20 years. Where do I sign? It's like, oh no. You got to do this. You got to do that. And you got to do the same process as someone who came here on a boat.
The path to citizenship. It's not a path. It's like a rocky ass trek through the Himalayas with like no shoes.
Yeah, but they sure as hell fucking take my taxes every year. Like they don't care about that. And it's like, yeah, here you go, pay up, sucker.
Exactly.
It's so annoying, man. I get it, but it's so annoing.
Because even undocumented residents, like not you, but they do pay taxes.
Who does? Legal
people? Even if you're undocumented, yeah.
I guess so. When you're buying something, you're paying sales tax. So that.
And even if you use a fake social or whatever, like a number that gets, you pay. You may not get anything back, but there are places that can get you if you pay in.
No, I never get anything back. At this point, I never get anything back. So whatever. I just make it the less possible. Whatever you do, accountant, Jewish accountant, that you're good at what you do.
Speaking of the shutdown.
What?
So, like, national parks were literally, I mean, they had to put out warnings and, like, disclaimers, like, please stop shitting everywhere. Literal poop everywhere. Like, on the trails, people were dumping. They said there were, like, mounds of toilet paper, which I guess at least they were using toilet paper. But Joshua Tree they estimated, like, it's going to take 300 years to restore what people ruined. They were like chopping down trees, cutting like, rock formations that have been around forever, spray painting things. Like people are trash.
Dude, Leslie Knope is so pissed off right now.
Oh, I bet.
Did she make
a video? I want to see a video. We need one.
We need one. She should get on that shit right now, actually. Oh, tell you what, and Leslie, okay, check out this segue, 6 degrees of separation. So Leslie Knope, Parks and Recreation, which brings us to Entertainment 720, which is Rufio and whatever the other dude's name is, Ari, whatever his character name is. And
I know
Fire Festival, the Fire Festival, dude, it's the exact same thing. Like somebody brought it up. I'm like, holy shit, you're right. It's the same thing. It's like, flush with cash. It's like, what do you guys, it's like if you watch the fucking both of the documentaries. I watched both of them. So like the Hulu version, it's like the educated PhD, masters thesis that you write in college, and then the Netflix one is like a fucking high school paper.
So he is like the grown-up little Tay, like fake vehicles, like this is my real flashy life, but everything was a facade. It's all not real.
Dude, but this is what's crazy. Like the guy has a talent, and that's what I understand. I'm like, dude, like you could be so successful for real if you just come through with your shit. You know what I mean? Like
I thought about
you have
it.
the connections, you're driven, but people are just fucked up in the head, man.
So like, I was thinking about that, and ultimately, I think he's just lazy. To be honest, he would.
I don't think he's lazy. I just. Well, I guess so. Yeah, it could be lazy.
When you boil it down, because you like, I think you work hard. So this is what I was thinking too, because like he was all like into the social media stuff, and so are you. And then I'm like, okay, but he took the lazy way. He's like, let everybody else do the work. Let's deal with this problem later. He could have made this work. He
could have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Along the way, but no,
he had the
didn't.
connections. He had the connections. He met all these people that, dude, all he had to do at one point, it's like, listen, people, like, if you won, we'll refund you your money. If not, we got to push this back until we can make it happen the right way. And I'm sure people will be like, oh, this sucks, but, whatever.
Yeah.
Because the fucking hype was so ridiculous.
It was dumb. I remember when it first started happening, I'm like, this looks super cheesy for one. Second, Ja Rule, really? Like, why is this getting so much hype? Unless this was like a 90s,
favorite
Blink-182 was supposed to be there.
My favorite, it's Ja Rule talking like he's a businessman. Like,
yeah.
Dude, like you're dumb as fuck. Like stick to rapping because you don't know shit about business. Like
and
I was
don't
just
really even rap
talking.
Anymore.
Yeah, whatever. I was just like, you're a fucking moron. Like he was just there for the party. Like every shot, he's just getting hammered and partying on the beach. Like, come on.
He did nothing.
It's like,
and then during that business meeting where everybody's on the phone and they're telling people like, people aren't going to get paid, but they still have to work.
Spoiler alert.
Eric. But yeah, so he's on the phone just telling people to keep working. Make it work. No, we're going to make it work. Just do what you have to do.
Lied to. They lied to me. They lied to me too, but
Yeah.
That's my Ja Rule voice.
And then my other favorite part is having to suck dick for water. I was not expecting that.
No
that's
one
hilarious.
was expecting
and that's
that.
not a spoiler alert because memes have been everywhere.
Yeah.
But I could not stop laughing.
Me neither. Like
we've all been there, but
it came out of nowhere. Literally. Nowhere. Like the guy's just talking. This guy, I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen him by now. Like this well-groomed guy, like older guy, like well put together, well-spoken. And he's like, okay, when Billy called him and told him he had to suck the guy's dick, I'm pretty sure Billy meant it as like, a metaphor. Like, do whatever you got to do to make this shit happen. I talked like that in the past to other people before.
Yeah.
And when I say it like that, it means just do whatever you got to do. Yeah, exactly. So Shannon, if I called you and say, hey, Shannon, go to customs and suck this guy's dick if you have to make it happen. Just do it. You'll be like, okay, but you're not going to hang up the phone with me and be like, all right, I'm going to suck this guy's dick. You know what I mean? Like,
with me
let me put some lipstick on. Like, the guy, dude, and you're being recorded for a fucking documentary. Like, what makes you think they're going to leave that part out? Like, that's like the best part of the whole fucking thing. Come on.
I'm glad they left that to where they did because that it picked up steam again. And I was like, the other guy didn't even want to say what happened with the water. And I was like, okay, like I was thinking something serious or, they didn't have any water. And then they cut back to this business guy and I was not expecting that. He's like, I was fully prepared to suck.
I think he did.
I think he did too, just because. Like I think he just did wanted to.
So creepy, man. And then oh my God.
And really, is that worth what was it? It was a lot of money and water. And he's like, do whatever you have to do to get this released. It's like, you better be great at doing this if I'm going to release the water.
My favorite part that's come out of this whole thing is all these chicks that I know who all of a sudden figured out it's like, oh, I can make money with Instagram if I become popular enough. So all these chicks that I know are just like, it's so clear that they just started like doing it because they saw the documentary and
Yes,
then
it's
like, oh, I'm gonna
embarrassing.
But dude, they all take the same fucking pictures. They all take the same stupid pictures. The one where like, oh, I'm not looking, but I'm laughing. That's one.
Like,
Then the other one, they're like, yes, yes, yes. And then it's like, how to catch a white girl, find a wall with a fucking angel wings on it. You know?
oh
It's
my
like,
God.
it's so true.
The Starbucks cup, the wall, and then the whole like the sunglasses down, like.
Yeah, no, man, it's ridiculous. Like so they're trying. It's sad. Like, guys, one, you don't know what you're doing. Two, you're 38 because we graduated high school together.
The most humiliating part.
Yeah, just because you sit there and try to post with 3 million filters on top of your face, like you're not even doing it right. Because of course I see what they're doing, and it's just like you're not using the right hashtags, you're not separating everything like you have to, you're not posting at the right time. So yeah, you're wasting your time.
Good luck.
And it's just
getting those like
hilarious, man.
It's so desperate and like it's cringy.
Well, it's like I tell people, there's a difference. Like, you gotta have a talent, all right? Or you gotta be like super hot, like super, super, super hot. And even then, even if you're super, super, super hot, you still gotta game the algorithms too to stand out, right?
Yeah.
And trust me, 99.99999 of these dumbass girls, they have no idea how to do any of this shit, right?
No.
They just think because they're pretty, they're gonna post a picture and become famous. So it's just, the whole thing is just ridiculous to me. It really is. The reason why a lot of these kids become famous and all that is because their audience are other kids who have nothing better to do. So they're all online all day long watching the same videos. They know what's going on. It's like for example, like my friend and I, we used to do like the announcements for school, like, but we didn't do the actual, we did the funny, yeah, we did the funny B-rolls, like the funny stuff. And like people loved it, but we were kids, you know what I mean? Like if we had YouTube, we probably, since we're kids doing stupid shit, we probably would have gotten millions of followers too. Yeah. Like now, that's how those kids doing stupid shit get famous, because it's natural for their audience to watch that stuff. They're hooked up, 24/7. Like, if you want to start, you got to have a talent. Like, not talented like we are. Like, we don't have a talent, but somehow we have followers.
We have personality. That's our talent. It's just a natural.
Is that our talent? We're just born pretty.
So. We were born pretty. We are people persons, even though people disgust me most of the time, and I hate them. And we just have personality.
You have actually had stalkers. Yeah, like people don't know this, but it's like
you had stalkers too. I mean, we both have had crazy.
It's some crazy shit. It's crazy. Like
you have people that wouldn't leave you alone, messaging
and we're
you.
Nothing. People, we're nothing. I mean, when I say we get a shitload, we do get a shitload of downloads. So I'm not gonna say the number now because I got to keep that in the hush hush. But for the amount of downloads right now, I would have never thought in a million years I would get a fucking stalker online like me. Like like you, I can see it because you're a girl.
Just a little guy from Venezuela making his life in America.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's insane. So imagine what like real celebrities have to deal with, man. Like all those crazy people that just show up at their house and shit like that.
So
has anybody?
Jussie Smollett. He's on Empire. I don't know if you and Joshy have heard me. Joshy calls it the Black Glee. I love it. It's with yes. Lucius Lyon, Taraji Henson. Oh, what's Lucius Lyon's real name now? I forgot. Anyway, he's in everything. What is his name? Now I'm going to look it up.
I don't know. I know the show you're talking about, but what is it? What are you getting at?
Jussie was assaulted. He had received this letter that was like, die, you black fag, and like cut out magazine, like a ransom note. And just the other day, two guys assaulted him. They put a rope around his neck, assaulted him, and poured bleach all over him and yelled like MAGA, and like he was in the hospital.
Wait, this is real? Like this is really real. Happened to this guy?
Yes. And so that brought me back to the crazy stalker. Like I would be terrified all the time. I mean, I don't like people and I'm afraid of everybody as it is, even though I think I can take everybody on. But
yeah,
like
You actually beefed up the house with cameras. Like people don't know this, but you actually at one point beefed up the house with cameras. Like that's how serious it got. Like
we had cameras, and then we got like bulletproof. They're like stormproof windows, but they're like, yeah, they're totally bulletproof. I was like, good, we need those. Just in case, you never know.
Texas, yeah.
Yeah, we live in Texas.
Crazy.
But I can't believe that's happening. I mean, being a celebrity, having stalkers, being assaulted. I mean, like, it happens all the time. You hear Shaquille O'Neal, his house, like his wife was screaming at people trying to break into their house from their Ring camera.
But what I'm saying is, like, if we get that type of crazy, imagine the level of crazy those people really get.
Yeah.
Like
all the time. Dude, they have to get restraining orders.
Because they're everywhere. I mean, they're super famous, so they're everywhere. That's some scary shit, man. That's scary.
And then having people know where you are a lot of the time.
Yes. Well, that's why I made my Instagram profile private again, because I was trying to get followers, and I was like, fuck this. Like, shit got out of hand quick. I was like, make it private again. Like, and I never give away my like location, like exactly where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, I will always make it like generic, but still close enough. I don't want it.
Right.
It's nuts. Never again, man. Never again. And then, so you have that level of crazy. And then the other level of crazy, did you hear about the Michael Jackson documentary that they're talking about that's like making the rounds?
Yes. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my God. Why?
On one hand,
your mood just like completely changed. I want to hear your explanation.
Well, he was definitely a complete weirdo. And they found all kinds of...
It really is. I'm telling you.
He must be a MAGA head, because it's really not unraveling. He must be a Trump supporter. But oh yeah, Michael Jackson was a total weirdo. Like all that weird porn and like old like 1800s pictures of like naked children and dismembered animals and stuff. That was all in the police report. But also, this guy Wade used to be like a dancer for Britney Spears. He used to call himself her cousin, and I don't think that ended up being true. He's like an opportunistic guy, and I'm one to generally side with people who say they were assaulted. But this just is very, I'm not too sure about it.
I want to see it. I want to see it really bad.
Oh, I'll probably watch it.
Of course, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be on Netflix or is it like a movie theater type of deal. Like, I don't want to go to the movies. I don't like going to the movies anymore.
You never know what could happen at the movie theater watching a Michael Jackson documentary.
I don't know, man. I think obviously he was fucked up in the head, but look at his upbringing. You know, his dad used to beat the crap out of him. He probably got molested himself and all that horrible stuff. And
who knows what kind of abuse he went through?
Yeah, and then I mean, how did he die? Like, the doctor, was he in anesthetics?
Yeah. So, I mean, he had to be forced to sleep. Like, how messed up do you think his life was? Like,
that's not,
you're having to take,
fun at all.
Like, he was taking things that cancer patients take and, like, anesthesia to go to sleep.
Who does that though? Like, at one point you just go to sleep. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you
suffer until you go to bed. But like, he has all the time in the world. Don't go to sleep for 12 hours if you don't feel like, Netflix. You have your whole life to binge watch. You're rich. You don't have to do anything.
I don't know. Being that rich has to be boring too. Like, could you imagine going outside and not being able to do anything? Like,
I would.
I mean, we already get assaulted everywhere we go. We know that. But, like, we're talking about like Kim Kardashian level of fame, right? We're like C celebrities, Yeah, she's
pretty much.
Right? We're close. We're
at least on par with like E celebrities or like Bravo
Absolutely. Better than them. We're better than them.
Yes.
Absolutely better than them. But could you imagine if you were level Kim Kardashian, and that I could never deal with that. I can barely deal with it as it is right now. Like, I could never deal with that level though. Like, I
don't know. Part of me would never leave the house, and I just have everything come to me. I'd build like Kim and Kanye built their like. I don't even know if it's done yet. They've been building it forever now.
What, a compound?
Yes.
A compound.
And it's.
But see, I'm not. That's the problem. That's why it would be torture to me, because I'm not an introvert. Like, I like to go out and do things. So
you don't have to be an introvert.
You know what I mean?
like in your, I mean, if you have a compound, like they have a bowling alley, they're going to have, you know, but I would make
I don't play bowling. Bowling's stupid. It's boring. So there goes
Do
that. I
whatever
don't need a bowl. Tennis, I don't play tennis. I don't play basketball.
you
So
can
none of that
have like
crap.
an entire virtual reality wing in your house.
Now we're talking. That would be fun.
There you go. I'd
okay. So you're getting somewhere with this.
Yeah.
But see, I like to go like scuba diving. I like to go outside. I like to go to the beach.
You could build an ocean on your property with their level of money. With sharks and whales and then I would pick at you and I would say free the whales or I'd like dress up. I'd like have I'm rich. I can, you know, have prosthetics put on and I just go like fuck with people all the time.
Or you could just buy your own island because come on, when you're rich like us, since we're rich too, as we are famous.
Yeah.
You know, we should just buy an island.
I've thought about that. I'll have my accountant go with your.
Like Chris is like jealous of her fame. Why? Don't be jealous. It's okay. It's a curse, really.
I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I really wouldn't.
No, absolutely not. I don't wish it upon guys. Everybody wants it, but they don't realize how bad it is until you get it.
So much controversy. Like that one shirt. Okay, my stalker. Remember that shirt I wore that had like boobs on it? It was just like little lines with like dots. It wasn't anything vulgar. So made a huge deal in like one of those little trashy pages that we used to follow or just for entertainment purposes. And a big deal about how I was a hypocrite and I'm a pervert as well. And, you know, if I, something about the Me Too movement that was happening at the time and I can't support that and wear this shirt. No, dude, the difference is consent. Like people are so weird. And that's the kind of like controversy you have to go through. And, you know, I had to stay away from social media for a while. I didn't, it's just so, it became like just all encompassing and negative. Which is why I dig Chrissy Teigen still. Cause like, she doesn't care. She responds to everything.
I love her.
So does Cardi B. Cardi B will respond to people and she's like, shut the fuck up.
Cardi, dude, between, what's her name? Chrissy Teigen. We have to have Chrissy Teigen. We got to find a way to get her on here. She would totally do it. If we get to her, she would totally do it.
Yeah, and then I want to ask
Cardi
her
B telling me, Lauren, that she was going to walk her like a dog.
That's so funny. And then she took it so seriously. She's like, did anybody Google this? Do you even know what that means? And like, yeah, it means she's going to own you, bitch. They're like,
that's so
calls
funny.
to violence. It's like, don't start shit with Cardi B. Jesus.
No, man. It's like she told her she was going to walk her like a dog. So that was fucking hilarious. And then Chrissy Teigen, I think we talked about this before. Like, do you think she has writers? Like,
I think it's a little bit of both. She's on like all of these little shows, you know, like Lip Sync Battle, which I would love to talk to her about because that show is just, I can't believe there's a show where people lip sync and like other people watch them lip sync. So I want to discuss that. But yeah, I wonder. We need to ask her. But I do personally, I think it's a little bit of both. I think some of her things are hers and then she has writers as well. But you know, you kind of gain influence and pick up on that. And then you can come up with your own lines every once in a while or copying things off the internet.
That's
a lot of people do that.
They do. I mean, entertainment.
We used to have a friend that did that. So they would take things off of other people's Twitter and then post them. I mean, I don't reveal my meme sources, but
I don't either.
Stealing someone's words is a little different. And they would get all these likes and then comments like, you're so witty. You should write.
And they will go along with it. Yes. They will go along with it. Because we were both like, I follow that account. Do you usually like, yeah, I do.
Yeah. And like I saw that.
Take screenshots and post them, but I cut out the profile because I don't want to give it away.
Exactly.
Which is the whole thing's stupid. I don't even know why I do that. But
I don't either. But then I'm like, no, it's my meme. I found it. I sourced it. I don't want to reveal this page because like we've said before, like you can't leave good memes in the hands of normies. They just don't know what to do with them. They ruin them.
Because the joy of it is seeing other people laugh. Or like knowing that other people are laughing their asses off because you got to it first. That's what it's so stupid. The whole thing is stupid. This is our life, Shannon. This is our life. I'm almost 40 and we're obsessed with fucking memes.
Anyway. We're such millennials.
Totally. I'm not even a millennial. Am I? I think we're too old for that.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I think you're like right there with me. Bird Box.
Eric's one of my writers. Eric's one
he?
of my writers. He writes most of my jokes.
I'm one of your writers sometimes.
You are.
I used to be.
He's Eric's my Excel go-to. Like, I'm fucking horrible at Excel.
Oh, good.
What am
now
I
I'm
doing?
gonna send him random messages now that I know that because I hate Excel.
No, he's like a whiz, man. He can. I'm never gonna get into it, but anyway.
I'm gonna be one of those people that like never talks to him and then asks him like for advice later on. Like, hey.
Oh, somebody did that to me the other day. What was it? I messaged you about it. I didn't remember what it was.
It was about a computer. I've had those too. Usually it's for some MLM thing, but
yeah. So hey, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years, but my computer broke. Can you help me? Oh yeah, let me just stop in the middle of the fucking day, everything I'm doing to help you fix your computer when you can just Google the fucking problem and figure it out. You know, that's the other thing.
Hey, I know we used to talk and then I deleted you from all social media and we don't talk anymore, but I would love to be on your podcast.
That's my favorite. That's one. I'm laughing because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, so that was what funny. Do you do?
Yeah, and then the occasional, hey girl, I know I haven't talked to you since high school, but if you're looking to lose weight,
oh my god,
whatever.
Like when?
CBD, it's hot. CBD is so hot right now. It's so hot right now.
Here in Texas, they're warning people you can get arrested. Even though it's like legal to sell CBD oil, it's Texas. So they will look to arrest you for anything. It's like a huge thing. Oh,
imagine that. You can get arrested for anything in Texas.
Yeah. I mean, they are thinking about selling liquor on Sundays.
Oh my God.
The church people are going to be so upset. Jesus is going to weep.
I don't even think we can buy liquor here. I mean, I never tried buy liquors at a liquor store on a Sunday. I don't think. I don't know. I never really thought about it.
I mean, I never really go to the liquor store, but if you
I don't either. Like,
I mean, drinking or like bars stay open until 2, but you won't let someone who wants to drink at home, like just go get their liquor and chill. But you'll let them like drive at a bar. Like I heard that bars have to have a certain amount of parking spaces. And
what? In Texas?
Yeah. So you need to fill these spaces with cars.
Where's Corey?
And people are going to leave and drive. Yeah, that's weird.
Well,
but you can't get liquor on Sunday.
I know in Texas that because of TABC or whatever it's called, Texas Alcohol. What is it? What does it stand for? Texas
Alcohol, Tobacco.
Whatever. They're like
Bacardi.
The booze Nazis basically, and then it's like the bar can get sued and the bartenders can get sued if they serve too much. It's like it's crazy. Like it was. I think it. Where's Corey when you need him? Like I think in Texas, like you're only supposed to serve like 2 drinks max, or they cut up. No, I don't want to say.
Have fun with that.
2 drinks. No, it's like they're supposed. The bartenders themselves are supposed to cut you off at one point. I don't know, whatever. Say it's
just
like,
kidding. I've never seen that happen, and I've hung out with you at Fox.
Corey did cut me off at Fox a couple of times. He did cut me off a couple of times because not because I got out of control, like
for your own safety.
For my own safety. But we're talking about when he used to cut me off. It was because I got there at 11 a.m. and it was like 1 a.m.
It's like, hey, asshole, go home.
Yeah, it's like it's Sunday. There's nothing better to do, and it's football. There's football all day long. Those were the good times. Anyway, amateur. I can't do that anymore. Trust me. Eric was with me on what was it? Tuesday or whatever. It's like, dude, I was horrible. Yesterday I was useless. Well, we talked about it. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up, man. That was a good one. Good little comeback.
First episode, season 2.
Yeah, man. So hit the like, share button. Everybody's watching live. This is cool. And then if you want to listen to it later, it's on iTunes, podcast, Google Drive, all that stuff. Google Drive. It's not Google Drive. Google. What's the Google one called? I don't even remember. Google Play.
Oh, shit.
It's Google Play. So
Google Play.
There you go, man. Good having everybody here. So I love it. Make sure you follow the page. Talk to you guys later. Bye.